why you might want to try intermittent fasting. I'm Jackie Ulmer, and welcome to my Peak Performance Intermittent Fasting Fast Start Checklist and Resource video series. My goal is to provide you with information, tools, and concepts that you can research to get all of your questions answered and feel confident about your decision to give intermittent fasting a try should you decide to do that. How much time, money, and energy have you already invested into various diets, supplements, powdered this, jungle juice, powdered that, liquid this, liquid that, and not experienced the results that you were promised? Most of us have been down that road. So in this video series and guide, I'm going to give you a simple way to start, track, sustain, and ultimately figure yourself out for your best intermittent fasting regimen. So today, let's cover a simple answer to why intermittent fasting. Well, let me just start by giving you some of the benefits that have been reported not only by myself, but many around the globe who've tried, succeeded with, and adapted intermittent fasting into their lifestyle. First of all, hormone balancing. Most of us, honestly, we start out in life, we go through life, we don't give our hormones a whole lot of thought. They're there, they do their job, and then sometimes they stop working the way they used to, and they don't do their job anymore. And we're not really educated about what to expect. And for women, beyond PMS that we hear about all the time and hot flashes, as we enter menopause, we're kind of led to believe that, hey, this is just the way it is. We need to accept it. But is that true? Well, not always, because intermittent fasting has balanced hormones for many, many people, including me. What if it might do the same for you? Let's talk about weight loss and fat loss. Maybe this is your primary goal. Maybe this is why you want to try intermittent fasting. If so, you'll likely see these exact benefits over time. Some people experience immediate weight loss and fat loss. I did. Now, I'm not going to get into the specifics here. You'll find more on my blog as we go through this video series. But I want you to note this for sure. Intermittent fasting activates certain key hormones that your body needs to enhance your ability to use fuel more effectively, more efficiently, and stop storing excess fat in your body. Now, how about better sleep? Would you like to sign up for that? When your hormones are more balanced and less insulin is being released into your body by eating constantly, think about it, especially with the standard American diet, where we're taught 3 meals a day and anywhere from 2 to 3 snacks. We are constantly ingesting food. And when we're constantly ingesting food, insulin is continually being released in our body, and it doesn't get time to rest and restore and repair. So when we give it more of a break and allow it to do its job as it was designed to do, you'll likely find that your sleep is going to improve. Now, fat adaptation. How's that sound? Sounds kind of weird. This is the ability for your body and your cells to switch between using carbohydrates and fat as a fuel source. They're going to go, your body's going to learn, your cells are going to learn to go back and forth between the two. Similar to metabolic flexibility, you can burn carbs as soon as you eat them, and fat as well. And if you give your body some time in between actually ingesting fuel or food, your body will begin to burn stored fat and those carbs, those areas that are stored within your body with that extra fuel. That's how we're built to last, because in prehistoric times, sometimes full meals were few and far between. So the body became fat adapted and stored fat and carbs as it needed, and learned how to switch that on when incoming fuel wasn't as prevalent. And we want to make sure that we get back to that stage, because we're no longer prehistoric, and that no longer automatically happens because of the way we've trained our body to expect food, and we give it food, and it never has to go into those fat stores. Now, your metabolism becomes flexible and will use whatever fuel is available. And this is often what creates, again, that fat and weight loss when there's a time period between when your last meal was and your next meal is. It also offers higher energy levels over time, fewer blood sugar spikes and dips and drops, and less cravings. Now, what about cellular cleanup, also known as autophagy? And I'll get more into that during this video series too. But this is essentially your body's innate process of cleaning out and cleaning up tired, worn out, and defective cells. Your body is naturally trained to do this, but prolonged eating throughout the day, are you starting to see a theme here, can dramatically slow it down. So fasting speeds things up and gets your body's natural process working better and working as it's supposed to. Reduce joint pain and inflammation. This was one of the things that I was really looking for. Autophagy, as I just mentioned, helps clean out inflammation. That's some of those damaged and no longer working properly cells. This can often be the cause of joint pain, that inflammation and that buildup. Now, if you're experiencing any gut issues like bloating, acid reflux, leaky gut, or any of that, it only makes sense that cleaning up and cleaning out your body of any of these defective cells will work to heal and eliminate some of these symptoms. Now, as I've shared before, I've eliminated many of the symptoms that I began to experience after turning 50. And I now have a more positive outlook on aging, and most specifically aging well. And I've released that fear of, gosh, if this is how I feel at 60, what's it going to be like at 70? My skin is improved. My muffin top is gone. My brain fog rarely creeps in. And I seldom feel the need for that little afternoon nap, that doze off. And my conversations with hundreds of women and men just like you have confirmed what's happening as we age. And even better, what's possible if we become aware, adapt, and take action. So my question for you, what symptoms and issues are you experiencing that might be resolved through intermittent fasting? Now, if you don't have the rest of this video series and you don't have the guide, please go to peakperformancehabits.com/IF, as in intermittent fasting, grab that and follow along with me. And as always, I welcome any questions or comments that you have below, and I look forward to hearing more about your journey into intermittent fasting. I'll see you on the next video.